popped up underneath the seat in front of me.
Okay, so good news, they lost my bag. That's great. Okay, so my sister is scraping the windshields, and welcome to Fort St. John, everybody. It's cold. So cold. I want my bag. Okay, please excuse the microphone, I'm just trying not to be so loud. I just got into Fort St. John like an hour ago to find out that my bag was not so lucky. So my first flight was delayed by like an hour, and I basically had to run to catch my second flight from Vancouver to Fort St. John. So the theory is that I managed to make the flight, but my bag did not. So hopefully I'm going to get it tomorrow. I was basically living on these because the last time I visited my sister here, I got the flu a few days in, and I think it was from the flight. So I was living on surgical masks, sanitizer, and water, trying my hardest not to get sick on that flight. I was surprised. I actually got a few weird looks from people. I really didn't think it was that strange. This is what landing did to my bottle, so that's pretty fun. So hopefully we're going to do a few things on this trip, and if I remember, you guys will get to see. Seamus. Oh my god, there's so much snow here, it's not even funny. We tried to go to Shoppers Drug Mart, Canadians, to get some food, and we spun out on the road so many times. We are not going out anymore today. Look at all that snow. I feel like a true Canadian now, and less like a West Coast hippie. On the bright side, I still don't have my bag. Same clothes as yesterday, everybody! Please give me my bag, Air Canada. Please. Yeah, there's so much snow. God help. Alright, we're back at it with the microphone. So, I just dry shampooed my hair in a small bathroom, and my mouth's burning, so that seems like a good thing for me to be inhaling. I finally got my bag tonight from Air Canada. They delivered it to my house, which was awesome, and I understand, like, things happen with bags, and I'm not really too mad about that. The only thing that kind of got me was that they weren't telling me anything they knew about where it was, and I had no idea where it was until they were like, okay, you called earlier and now it's finally here, and we had to ask for it to be delivered, and they were like, of course, that's the least we can do. So that was really awesome of them. However, my bag came back soaking wet. Like, it wasn't like terrible, but it was clear that like my bag had been somewhere with snow melting or something, and like the contents of it were wet, and I had to like hang up all my clothes so that they could dry. So, you know, if I had had any electronics, which you're not really supposed to have in your bag anyway, but if I had anything valuable like that in my bag, I can definitely say for sure it could have been ruined. It would have been nice to at least know where my belongings were, so. So tomorrow we're talking about going to Grand Prairie, which is in Alberta. It's like a 2-hour drive from here, so we're thinking about taking the drive down there, do some shopping, see what's in the Grand Prairie. And the lovely Seamus has joined me again for night 2. Good stretch.
Kiss the beaver! Yeah? Oh yeah.
What do I do?
I don't know, you could try climbing on it or kiss it. There you go. It's an ugly looking beaver. Woo! You happy now?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay.
You want me to change? Fuck you!
Damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, so you might as well just do whatever you want. So make lots of noise, kiss lots of boys, kiss lots of girls. Is there something you're into when the straight and narrow gets a little too straight? Roll up the joint. Just fall.
So I'm just having some lunch. Alyssa's at work right now, and my flight is today at 7:30 p.m. So I am just chilling here, packing like any normal person would for their flight. And I realized upon packing that not only did my bag get here soaking wet, but it also is broken. There's an inside flap between each side of the suitcase that covers it from the outside, and that has totally come off. It's hanging on one side. The inside zipper is peeling off, it's broken. I'm frustrated because I felt like I was fairly understanding about it all. We told them that we were frustrated, but we weren't rude. Of course we'd be frustrated. I paid money for my bag to come with me. Like, are they throwing my bag around? Like, how do you even break it like that? You'd have to be chucking my bag out of the plane with a parachute to break that shit like that. Like, why? I'm sorry for talking so much about my bag. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. Well, I guess I am complaining, so. You know, I'm vlogging my trip, and that's my trip. I've tried to show you guys a little bit of everything that I've done, and that's a big part of my trip. It has been like that. I'm disappointed in the airline. And I'm honestly nervous to get on the plane again tonight because who knows if my bag's even gonna make it this time. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And I know this isn't like the first complaint Air Canada's ever gotten. I've heard terrible things about Air Canada, but there's not a lot of choice when you're flying from the West Coast in BC to northern BC. There's like one WestJet option. So, like, it's not even like you can say, well, then don't fly with them. Then you might as well say, don't visit your sister. So yeah, my flight's been delayed. Both of them have been delayed. But Starbucks makes things better, so.
Présentez immédiatement à la porte C33.
Hi, Amber. Hi.